North Korea has blown up a joint liaison office used for talks between itself and South Korea, the latest sign that ties between the two longtime adversaries are rapidly deteriorating. North Korean state media reported that the four-story building, which is located in the town of Kaesong on the North Korean side of the demilitarized zone that divides the two Koreas, was completely destroyed by a terrific explosion at 2:50 p.m. local time. A plume of black smoke rising above the site was visible from the South Korean side of the border shortly after. The liaison office had been closed since January 30 due to the novel coronavirus pandemic, according to the South Korean Unification Ministry. South Korean staff had not been to the building since, the ministry said. But the destruction of a building meant to facilitate dialogue, paid for by South Korea and sitting on North Korean soil, is highly symbolic. It may mark a turning point in relations between two countries that had committed themselves to a new era of peace fewer than 3 years ago. North Korea framed its decision to destroy the liaison office as a retaliatory measure after a group of defectors who used balloons to send anti-North Korean leaflets north of the DMZ. The recent foolish act of daring hurt the dignity of our supreme leadership, a statement carried in KCNA Tuesday read. The world will clearly see what severe punishment our people will mete out to the South Korean authorities and how they wipe the human scum off the earth. North Korea claimed the leaflets violated the deal Kim Jong-un and South Korean President Moon Jae-in struck in 2018 at their first summit, when both leaders agreed to cease all hostile acts and eliminating their means, including broadcasting through loudspeakers and distribution of leaflets, along their shared border. It's illegal for average North Koreans to consume information that is not approved by the country's powerful propaganda machine, and doing so can carry dire consequences. The liaison office was reopened and refurbished as part of that deal to help the two Koreas communicate, but its future had been thrown into doubt last week when North Korea announced it was cutting off all communication with South Korea, including a hotline meant to directly connect the leaders of the two countries, in response to the leaflets. North Korean state media also announced Tuesday that the country's armed forces would re-militarize portions of the Korean border that had been pacified by both sides in recent years. South Korea has called a National Security Council meeting in response to the latest developments.